Hi, my name is John Tuton. I'm a PhD graduate from Bryn Mawr College. I have a degree in clinical counseling and developmental psychology, which I earned in 1982. We both know that this conversation is going to be about a job. I encourage people to say that starting out. Let's be real here. Let's be truthful. And thank you for meeting me. I know that that's what you think the meeting is about, but I don't want the meeting to be about me and my need for a job. I'd like it to be about what's out there, what you've done, what you can help me understand about this industry or this particular career path. So take me out of the equation. I think you've got to start any conversation with anybody with what I call the 3 R's. The first thing you've got to do is build rapport. Just get a connection going. Listen to the other person. Start the conversation by asking them about themselves, not starting necessarily with what you're about, not starting with your 2-minute drill or elevator speech, in other words. Catch up with them, especially if it's a conversation you may have had before that you can tap into, or a relationship you know from the past. So build rapport, listen, draw the other person out, find out what they're doing, so that you can move to the next step of the 3 R's, and that's develop some recognition about what you're doing, what you're trying to do, and what they're doing and what they're trying to do. It's a mutual exercise, not just a one-way exercise. And that's when a little bit of the elevator speech can come in. How about you, someone might ask you, after they've talked about themselves for a little, or if they don't ask you, say, well, let me bring you up to date about myself. I'm been doing this, I'm doing this now, and one of the things I'm thinking of doing is this in the future. So build a recognition of where you're going, what you're generally thinking of. And the third R is resources, and that means the things that will help you with the search. So if you've already developed rapport and you've already started to develop some sort of recognition, mutual recognition, it's useful to then say, I'm looking to see if someone can help me with this. I'm looking to find out more information about that. I'm looking to make a transition from this career to this career. I'm looking to understand if someone can start in a nonprofit and move to the for-profit sector. I'm looking to for someone I can talk to in this business or in this industry. It's useful to try to push the conversation to the resource level whenever you can. I would caution that you can't do it too quickly. You might leave the first networking meeting or the first job talk meeting or the first informational interview meeting with very little more than you've built rapport and you've developed a little bit of a mutual understanding, mutual recognition of what you're about. So the last R is to take copious notes. I can't think of a word for that other than responsibility. You have the responsibility of really staying in touch with this networking source, following through, thanking for the meeting, making sure that this is a live connection, because this person you've just talked to is also a resource at this point. So last thing to do is write a thank you note, recap the meeting, and lay track for coming back again to this person who's already started to be a resource for you in ways that you may yet discover.